Hello and welcome back everyone to Last Level Press. I'm Mr. Black and this is Chapter 5 of Let's Play Sage Fusion. Resuming where last we left off, we'd only just arrived in the inner globe, and it seems as seedy a place as I expected, and I'm starting to wonder why in the hell Marlin wanted to come here. I suppose I'll chat with a few of the locals and see if I can ascertain it. Can you give me some credit, sirs? How I buy food. Price get higher and higher these days. They want I get job, but what can a former factory worker like me do? All factory now use robot for all thing. Bible say don't depend our life on thing that are not naturally intelligent, but why those factory robot are never considered profane? It is the government. The government doesn't follow church law, so we are all doomed by Deus. Aha, I'm starting to see a certain element of selectivism in the laws of what is and is not considered profane. A certain predictability there. Hello. If you wonder what is noise you keep hearing here, that is air circulator, but as you tell by smell, it does not work well. I don't remember when they last do maintenance on air circulator. I'm not sure exactly what accent I'm giving these people. It's just a local accent. Hi there, food stand guy. Do you want snack? I sell snack. I'd rather not eat here, Vons. God knows what they put in their food. You don't want? Go. I mean, you were kind of saying that right in front of the guy. Come on, man. Who's this priest-looking guy? Hello, good morning. Or is it noon? It's hard to tell the time from down here. You seem to be from the city. Forgive me for asking, but what are you two doing here? We're just seeing around. I see. Do be careful. Some people here are not very likable. Actually, we could ask you the same thing. What is a priest doing here? I am collecting things. People up there throw away everything they are no longer fond of. These things end up here. And, well, it turns out a lot of them are still very much usable, so I decided to collect and sell these, garbage. There are a lot of kids who became victims of violence here. The credits can be really useful to them. That's interesting. In that case, we'll leave you to your work. Hey, see you. Goodbye. Alright. What? Leave me alone. Alright then, fair enough. I might take a little offense too if it seemed like a couple of well-to-do folks were just sightseeing in the place I call home. In this underground place, there is many pillars. They support city above, but you don't see them because there is buildings and piles on constructions around. Uh-huh. A city on top of a plate. Pretty grim scenery. Let's see, can I head into the gun shop? Hi there. You've got an interesting selection. Can I upgrade my arsenal? Welcome. Do you want gun? Oh, you must come from city. I don't get visitor from city often. Yes, we're just... I don't know exactly what it is we're doing down here. Sightseeing. We're sightseeing. Aren't we, Vons? Yeah. Oh, good, good. But careful, friend. Inner globe is not like city. Some people are bad. Bad people act like boss, always harass people. They can do anything because City Watch don't guard in a globe. Nobody pays City Watch to guard in a globe. You avoid bad people, understand? Yes, of course. I suppose that's why you sell weapons, to help people protect themselves. An honorable profession, given the circumstances. If you want safe, bring gun with you. I make gun. You can buy gun from me. Do you want gun, friend? I mean, if it's superior to mine. No thanks, I already have mine. Oh, you have gun. Can show me? Show you my blasters? Okay. Here they are. Oh, you have two. One white, one black. Very cool. Okay, can I have my blasters? Oh, you give name to gun. Tristan and Viridian. Girlfriends? No, look, can you give me back my blasters? Wow, it is designed to get heat out of gun quickly, so gun can shoot rapidly, although gun is small. But don't get your hand hot, friend. I'm used to it. I see, I see. Not all people can use this gun. You must be very skilled. Where did you get gun? Well, it's from my home planet, Hinaz. Marlin, I think it's time we went. Not real. Shouldn't we see other places? Yeah, sure. Of course. Oh, that is pity. Here, friend, your two gun. Thanks. Huh? My blasters, they feel different. I knew it! I knew he was gonna tamper with them! Uh-huh. Can I inspect his stock? There are various firearms on display here. Huh. So, I'm assuming that will come along to haunt me later on. Great. Let's see. Are each of these separate doors? They are. Alright, so there's a fair amount to explore here. Let's just take this in a counterclockwise fashion. Oh! Hi there, you with the creepy eyes. What's under the sheets? This thing is covered by a large cloth. Sup, Doc? What do you want? Hi, we're just... Goodbye. Looking around. Hmm? Wait, is that the medallion of Zevosigan? Yes, this is the medallion of Saint Zevosigan. Saint? If Zevosigan, a mere peasant turned warrior, was a saint, whoever invented the idea of applying logical calculus of truth values to create digital logic circuit must be an angel. I suppose one could call Zevosigan a war hero, but nothing more. Hey, I was just saying what everybody is saying. For someone who doesn't believe in Zevosigan's holiness, you sure show a lot of excitement over some medallion. How did you get that medallion? My grandmother gave it to me. I think it belonged to my grandfather. You're a Ziegler. You know my grandfather? Who are you? My name is Isaac. I worked with your grandfather. I am, a robotic engineer, and back in the days of your grandfather handled all the business aspects of my work. You mean you worked for my grandfather? Oh, are we arguing about semantics now? I'm sorry, Mr. Isaac. Are you in possession of any kind of doctorate degree? No. Then it's Dr. Isaac for you. Okay, I'm sorry, Dr. Isaac. I didn't switch places. Excuse me? You switched places with this white-haired gentleman. From my viewpoint, he must be on the left, and then you on the right. Why? Because I always use big endian. The more significant number should precede the less significant. I'm starting to give him like a slightly German accent, and I'm not sure why. I'm just gonna own that, and we'll just roll with it from here on. You don't say half and 3 meters, you say 3.5 meters. Some do say it's the second day of the first month, but that is backwards. The more important information should be presented first. In visions, the first information I procure is one on the left, because in this part of the galaxy we've been conditioned into reading from left to right. I expect that my visual sensory input also follows the correct pattern of Indianness. Alright then, so you got some serious OCD, man. Did you just imply that I'm somehow less significant than him? You are shorter. I am his boss. You spoke of irrelevance. Happy now? I am not sad. I think that's a start. Bring me a 6-axis motor, an RF transceiver, a DSP camera, an IR depth sensor, and a cup of coffee. I have one of those things, and you're kind of a demanding old man. Why? Bring me a 6-axis motor, an RF transceiver, a DSP camera, an IR depth sensor, and a cup of coffee. Oh, sorry. My bad. Let me rephrase. Oh, Doctor, why must we bring your greatness a 6-something motor, that something and other things, and a cup of coffee? You are free not to, but you will, won't you? Goodbye. I believe the cultural convention is that you leave after the person at the other end of the conversation says goodbye. Aha. You're kind of a crazy old man. I kinda like you, actually. Got an RF transceiver. Well, there's one of those items. I assume he needs those things for whatever is under the sheet, so I assume as well that I'll need to conduct a couple of small quests. I'm sorry, jobs. In order to actually collect those things. Alright then. Hi there, lady. You got someone who doesn't look very healthy. Oh lord, what must I do? What I must do. Ah, there we are. Is something wrong? Everything wrong. Everything. My son is sick. No doctor here. Cannot take him to doctor in city. Too expensive. I am pregnant also. Nothing I can do. Can hope only for government to do something. Last year President Gassendi promised will improve healthcare here below, so I vote him. But until now, still don't have doctor. Right, so false promises. I mean, he is a politician and all that, so... This child looks very sick. So, we need to find some medicine for her and her kid, I assume. Alright, did I speak with you yet? Yeah, alright. I suppose we'll head a little deeper down. Hi there. For some reason you seem creepy to me. I'm not sure why. Hi. So to recap again what we learned today, can any of you kids tell me what democracy means? What about you, Cart? It's about election, sir. Not quite. Election is a means to achieve democracy, but that is not the definition of democracy. Anyone else? The Parliament? Close, but still, that's just what we have in practice, but not the idea itself. It's when the galaxy is governed by the people. Very good, Broflo. Democracy is a form of government where every single person in the galaxy has equal rights to express his opinion with regards to public policy, the law, and other things. That means you too could have a say in how the galaxy is governed. This may not be how it is today, but if you work hard, someday you can change this, so everyone can live happily, and there will not be such a thing as an inner globe anymore. You want to destroy the inner globe? No, that's not what I mean. I mean, one day we can all live side by side, where the inner globe is just another area of the city. No longer will the poor live in inner globe and the rich live in the upper world. We will all just live in Kapistad. Uh-oh. Get out of here. This is our place. Sorry, but we're just using the place for studying. We don't need much space, so we won't bother you. What? I says this is our place, so screws you. Sorry. Let's go, kids. Hey, that wasn't nice. You could have let them study here. Looky, what's we got here? Upperworld boys taking a stroll down the inner globe. How cute. What, you thinks this is a playground or something? You guys could really learn a thing or two from that teacher you just kicked from here. I guess we'll just have to teach him in place of a teacher, right, Vons? What good is going to inner globe without this kind of fun? What? You kids got death wish or something? It's nothing like your mama's toys, kids. Come on, guys, we're teaching these city boys some inner globe manners. Uh-oh. He's got a larger pipe than anyone I have ever faced. Let's rock. Omni Blaster. Gotcha. Aw, come on. I could have sworn I had that. Aha! So now little fella is his high-tier ability. Got it. Alright. Well, I think I'll try to level his AP up to where I can actually use that. So let's do that. Whack. Alright. Which means I need to use low AP cost abilities, and I need to guard successfully as frequently as I can. Alvons, however, you can omni the lot of them. Oh god, their defense is critical. Alright, let's do this one more time. Stay on the leader. There we are, good. Guard, good. Yes! Alright, I think if I read that correctly, at the start of the next turn... Ah, he's 1 point off! Alright, fine. One more Omni. There we are, that hit all of them. Now, yes, I can little fella. Meet my robots. Oh man, you guys actually guarded that. Damn! Alright. I didn't see whether or not the little fella had the same sort of, like, icon to click. I assume it did, and I just missed it. Alright, let's try this. I'm guarding well enough. I'm able to Omni every turn so far. Alright. I drop your little friends. You sure you want to keep this going, mate? Are you completely sure? Guard. And rapid fire. Gotcha. Damn it! Now you kids done made me mad. You're not getting out alive, you hears me? Get your weapon ready, peoples. Beat these kids to a pulp. You already lost! Oh. Your friends didn't. Oh, he's got a spiked pipe. Fantastic. We just started a friggin' gang war. Alright, well, let's keep this up. I've actually done fairly well so far, so let's focus on Zelida. And hopefully guard will. Alright, guard, yes. And guard, yes. Guard again. My Omni, yes. Yeah! Alright. And as I mentioned, I mean, some of the things that they're getting offended about, I mean, given they're rather violently overreacting, I can still kind of understand why they would take a certain element of offense to us treating their home as though it were some novel tourist destination to just go and look at and then conveniently remove ourselves from once we no longer want to stay here and yet they're stuck here. Like, I can understand why that would offend someone. That, however, doesn't excuse assaulting the other party. Still, though. Alright, I'm gonna try to work my way up to little fella again. Guard. Ah! Could've sworn I had that. Alright. Whack! How am I on HP? Alphonse is a little low. Marlin's alright. Alright, let's keep this up. I may actually drop the center guy prior to even using little fella. Alright, keep up the guard. And I think in one more turn, I can summon the little fella robot. So, yep. He's got 9. There we go. Guard it up. Yeah! Alright. Next turn. Little fella's coming out to play. Omni. Hit them all. Ah. Alright, fine. This should end up very rewarding. Alright, well, I killed the leader. You know, it's a damn good thing that the City Watch don't come down here, because this is quite a melee. And I rather wonder at how lethal some of the things we're doing to these people are. I mean, I could be killing several people now. And because this is a lawless place, essentially come across no repercussions for it. Alright, rapid fire and drop him. Come on. Who's next? He's dead, kids. Deads. More of you? Oh. Oh no. Are you serious? I actually have to fight 4 of these guys? Oh no. Use item. Oh no. Damn! I keep forgetting that using items uses an excessive amount of AP. Alright, oh no. I'm halfway suspecting that this may end up one of those fights that I just can't win, that I'm scripted to lose. I'm not sure though. Alright, can you use an item? No. Alright, so I need to concentrate on defense for a little while until I can use a healing item. Alright, concentrate on D. There we are. Good. Alright. Got my defense down. At least guarding all those attacks is giving me a lot of AP. Okay, so Revitalizer is used to treat fatal wounds. I don't need that. Recovery pill. Yes. Use that on Alphonse because he's almost down. Good. So now, Marlin, you can use a... Use a grenade, I guess. Because... Whoa! Alright, grenades are very useful. No wonder the game was stocking me up on them leading up to this. Alright. Keep on guarding. Good, we've got a lot of AP now. Okay, let's use a recovery kit on Marlin. There we are, good. So now he is fully healed. And I suppose I'll use another grenade, because that was very effective, and I need to soften these guys up. Alright, there we go. Guard. Guard. Good. Alright. Keep charging up the AP so that I can actually heal. Yo, Vons, you okay there, fella? Kill. Obliterate. Vons? Oh! Hey, Vons, okay, ceasefire, retreat, whatever, let's just go! Alphonse, this is enough. Enough. I don't want to fight. Please, stop. No! Don't! I don't want to kill! Stop! By the name of God, stop this fight at once! You are not to continue this fight. Leave in peace. Go back to whence you came. Alright, so the priest commands no small amount of respect around here. The great Ch.5 is about this. Who the hell is Ch.5? And who are you? My sincerest apologies, good men, and I do hope that you can in good faith forgive those people just now, for they are not bad people. It was unfortunate that this had to happen, but I can assure you that given the choice, nobody wants to become a criminal. Thanks for stopping them. I'm not in the mood to be in an argument right now, even with a priest, so I'll forget what just happened and we'll be on our way. I understand. Fare thee well, and Godspeed. Is it safe now? It is safe. You are free to carry on your lesson here. Thank you. Thank you. Come here, kids. Let's go, Vons. We're going back up. Alright. You're not so damn excited to get into fights with the locals down here now, are you? Hey, mister, I saw you beat the bad guys. That was cool. Can you teach me sometime? No. I suspect there's a lot more to Vons than we've had any reason to think so far, considering his little killing spree rampage there for a second. I'm still a bit shocked from that fight. I bet you are too. Let's go back up and get some fresh air. If the bad guys come again, make them leave again, okay? I'm scared of the bad guys. So the kids seem to disagree with you, Mr. Priesty Man. They seem to think those were very, very not so nice guys. Can I speak with you one last time? Sorry again for the trouble. Please be careful around here. Right. Fair enough. Let's head on. I still lack the items I will need to help the old guy with whatever it is he's working on. Alright, let's head up since that's what Marlon wanted to do. What a day, huh? So, do you still think that going down there was a good idea? Absolutely. Anyway, all's well that ends well. Thanks to that priest, I guess. Speaking of priest, what did you mean back there when you said even with a priest? Have you not put together that he does not like religious stuff and people? Oh, that's, oh, hey, don't you find it amusing that those violent people are so easily tamed by a priest? No, you're not getting around this. This is gonna start something. Because I knew it, I called it. He is indeed a religious warrior. And Marlon is, well, kind of atheistic, I think. The slum dwellers, even the thugs, punks, goons, and what have you, are actually a religious bunch. But religion to them is something more of a getaway, a destination for people to escape from this harsh reality. I mean, economy's awful, and people are oppressed. Where else do they complain, if not to their deity? That can't be right. If they truly worship God, they wouldn't be criminals. Well, unfortunately for them, worshiping God doesn't put food on their tables, but robbing people sort of does. Well, we've gone to the inner globe as I wanted. This is your first time in Capistad, right? Why don't we go sightseeing? Didn't we just do some fashion of sightseeing? Is that okay? Yep, I've got nothing to do for now. Oh, look at the time. It's already past noon. Is there someplace we haven't gone? I'm not sure. How long is it until your client arrives? Can I speak with these people again? There are buildings as far as you can see. Right, I established that. Alright, well, on that note, I think I'll leave this episode here. That was rather eventful, and I think it's setting the stage for some interesting drama to come. And I'm actually very much starting to enjoy this, now that it's kind of hit its stride, a lot more than I was at first. It seems as though the writers of Sage Fusion had a difficult time with elegantly implementing exposition. It seems as though they wanted to throw a lot of information at us at a very short period of time in the start, and it wasn't really necessary. The scenarios themselves could have spoken for themselves. It's an element of show, not tell. There was a lot of telling going on that wasn't necessarily needed, and even when it was, or when it was okay for there to be more telling than showing, it was often done at times that made very little sense, such as in the midst of combat, or just prior to. So now that things are actually starting to flow along a little more, I suppose elegantly, I've already used that word, however I think it actually fits here, I'm actually really starting to warm up to this narrative, and it's actually now starting to touch on some somewhat deeper and more mature themes, the likes of a sort of commentary on the state of wealth inequality and what religion means to those who live in varying states of wealth within a very capitalistic society such as this. So there's a lot of very interesting themes at work here, and there's a lot of deep thought that I can tell went into certain aspects and elements of this narrative that I think the rest of it simply lacked, at least at first, the polish to really accentuate and to actually draw attention to, rather than getting caught up in some of the issues inherent with it. So I'm going to leave this episode here. Thank you all for joining me for Chapter 5 of Let's Play Sage Fusion. I am not sure how much longer this game is, however, I'm essentially set on recording the remainder of it in a single session, as I did with the first several episodes in this series. So thank you all for watching. I'm Mr. Black here, Let's Press, and as always, I wish you all good gaming and Godspeed. Worried. 0, 3, 2, 4, 1. Unexpected error? You son of a